In this lecture, we will go ahead and go through the course outline and kind of see how we are going to progress through the entire course. So in the first section, we will learn about the basic working of a website. We will learn about what is a front end, what is a back end, how websites actually work, and how the front end and the back end are kind of integrated. Then after we learn about the basics of web development or the basics of how websites work, we will go ahead and install a few tools which we will need to start writing code. So we will learn how to install Visual Studio Code, which is one of the best text editors to be used for web development. Then we will go ahead and learn about HTML5 and CSS, which are one of the basic concepts in web development. Then after learning HTML5 and CSS, we will go ahead and make a portfolio site project. So in this section, we will go ahead and completely create your very own portfolio website, which you can show to your employers while you go ahead and apply for jobs. Then we will learn about Bootstrap, which is a CSS framework which will allow us to design mobile responsive websites. So we will go through Bootstrap in depth and we will understand each and every concept, and after that we will actually make a mobile responsive new site which is going to be our project for Bootstrap. So here ends the part 1, and in the part 2 we will go ahead and start learning JavaScript right away. So JavaScript, which is a front-end language which is actually used to make our website more interactive, we will go ahead and learn that. We will master JavaScript, and then we will build a simple interest calculator using Bootstrap and JavaScript. So this is going to be our mini project wherein we will build a simple application using Bootstrap and JS. And after that, we will learn about ES6 or ECMAScript 6, which is the latest version of JavaScript. So once we know HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript, then we go ahead and jump on to learning Git and GitHub. So Git and GitHub are one of the most important tools you will be using as a web developer if you start working for an organization. Henceforth, it's important to know Git and GitHub in depth to be able to work with them. After learning Git and GitHub, we'll start learning Vue.js, which is actually a JavaScript front-end framework, which basically gives you the superpowers to do different things with JavaScript. And Vue.js is actually an advanced technology which is coming into demand these days amongst companies, and many companies are looking at Vue.js as an alternative to Facebook's own React framework. So we are going to learn about Vue.js in depth, and after we learn Vue.js, we will jump on and learn Node.js as well. Now once we go ahead and complete the Vue.js section, we now then move on to the backend. So in the backend development, we are going to learn about Node.js. So we'll be learning how to create our very own web server in Node.js. So once we go ahead, learn and understand Node, we are also going to learn a few things about Express as well, which is also a library, which is an extremely important one while learning Node.js. Then we will move on and learn PostgreSQL, which is a database, because Node.js, being a backend framework, also needs a database to make our site run. So we'll learn about the complex concepts of Postgres in detail, and once you go through the Postgres section, you will be able to make your very own databases and save data into the backend. So now once we have completed all the sections, we have a final project which is going to use the knowledge from all the sections which we have learned until now, and we will be building a very complex medical inventory management web app. So this app is going to utilize all the skills which you have learned in the entire course. So that's all about it. In the next lecture, we will go ahead and jump right into the course.